Oh, she got it in the net. She got it in the net. Rooster has been caught. This is our first one. Starla has caught our first rooster. It's the again the gray Americana. She's going to put it in upside down into the kill cone. You can see our bees in the background there. You can actually hear them from over here. Now, you just got to grab his head. Just make sure it's... All right, his head's hanging out. All right. This is the medium. Of course, he's a pretty big rooster, so the large may have fit, but he's fit in there nice and safely. All right, start nice. You want to get the hatchet there. You want to pull down on his head a little bit, and one swift move, you want to chop it off.
This thing's sharp enough to do.
You want me to do it?
Can we hit the tree?
Yes. Yeah, it needs to be all the way against the tree, otherwise it won't work.
Gonna have to get this way because I'm right-handed.
You can go on that side. We used a hatchet. Of course, you can use a scalpel or knife and just cut the jugular vein. Just chopping the head off with a really clean cut with a nice sharp hatchet, you know, just does the job. A little bit bigger kill cone will hold a bigger rooster in a little bit better. So we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes. We're gonna go get our scalding pot ready, and by the time we get that ready, we'll be ready to pluck this guy. Got our flame going, heating up our water. I got a little string tied from handle to handle with our meat thermometer on here. And again, we wanted about 160, 165. I just drop that in there, and I'll be able to tell when the water is just the right temperature. We turned our water off about 160. It probably cooled down to 155, 150, but that's perfect for scalding our chicken. And the key here is not to leave it in too long. If you leave it in too long, your skin's going to get real soft and tender, and you're going to rip your skin when you're plucking it. So here's how you do it. So you just dump them in the water, get them all underwater, all feathers, about 5 seconds. Okay, you bring it out for a second and sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Do it again, this time moving all around. Moving all around, 15. Again, about 20 seconds total. Bring it out again. Start seeing see how the feathers are starting to come out? Now, the key is the wing feathers. If the wing feathers pull out, then you know you're almost past done. So again, just a few more seconds. Again, about 20 seconds total. Nice and sizzle. Again, look at that. The feathers are just pulling out. So we are ready to pluck. So we have our chicken plucker drill. You can see it turns. I got it. Woo! Feathers going everywhere. Don't get it. Man, that's working quick. Ready to process our chicken here. And you can see we've got almost all the feathers off the entire chicken. We'll do a little cleaning up when we get back to the house, but first thing I want to do is get the neck out of here, and I want to make sure I get the crop, the esophagus, and the trachea out. So what I want to do is I can feel the crop right in here, right? That's where all the seeds and everything is being stored. So I'm going to cut the skin right around the neck. Cut it right around the neck. Make sure not to cut into the crop. You don't want to cut into the crop because it will be a nasty thing. So there we go. Okay, so what I want to do is there's the crop. I want to feel, here's the trachea. There's one tube. In the esophagus, should be 2 tubes here. Yep, there they are. Okay, once you find both tubes, I want to cut under through. Okay, so now this crop right here, I want to make sure I get all up under it. So I'm carefully cutting around the crop here, as far down as I can get without cutting into it. Okay. Down into it. his crop was empty, so it wasn't too much of an issue on this one. Sometimes they're so full if you got them when they've just fed. So I cut that out all the way down. Okay, now we got the crop out. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the neck off right at the ligament. Cut right through the ligament. Helps to use a twisting motion when you're doing the neck. Okay, once you got the neck cut off, you can set it off to the side. Alright, before we proceed any further, we're going to want to cut the feet off. Okay, you feel right for the tendon right here. So once you feel that tendon, you can just cut right into it. Just like that. Okay, same thing on this side. For tension, it just pops right down. In. Twist it right off. Cut. Foot's off there. Same thing on this side. Cut under. Twist. Slide it up. Okay, now we've got the chicken defeathered. Got the head and neck off, and we got the feet off. So now we want to get the tail and the pooper shoot out without infecting the meat or contaminating the meat. So what you want to do here is you have the little tail. You want to cut carefully on either side of the tail. Cut carefully. Okay. Same thing. Cut carefully. Carefully. Not wanting to get inside the pooper shoot. Poop shoot, not something you want to get into. Okay? Something on the other side. Okay. Cut the tail off. You can feel where it has a little ligament. Okay, now we got the tail off. Okay, so now you want to make sure you find the poop shoot right there. Okay, we're going to cut around it. Cut around it, making sure not to get inside any of the intestine. So once you got that done, and it's all the poop chute separated there, I got a little bit of an opening in the intestine way out here, but it's not inside the body. So then what I want to do is I want to get right under the breastbone there, cut in. Okay, cut in right under the breastbone. Okay. Then I'm going to just get the skin there cut. That way I'm making sure not to cut in any intestines, any of the organs there. So then I just want to reach my hand up inside and just pull it all out. Just pull it out. That way you're not making sure nothing gets in there. Alright, so just reaching up in there, pulling out all the organs. Gotta make sure you get the lung out. There's the heart. Okay. So we are going to save the heart. We'll cut off the little fatty area of it. And here's your chicken gizzard. Another really good thing to save is the chicken gizzard. Everybody knows the chicken gizzard is the muscle they use to grind up the grit, the corn and the grains they eat. And that is this big old muscle right here. Okay, so inside there is a sack. You can see the hole right there, and that's where all the grains and things were inside. So I'm going to cut that open. Cut that open. You can see, cut it open like this. You can see that sack. Now, sometimes you can cut this open and get that sack out of there without getting into that at all. Of course, I didn't do that, unfortunately. And you can see, we just pull that sack right out of there. See, there's the sack. We're going to clean this up. Okay, there we go. If I'd have delicately cut that, then that sack would have just came out without all the grains and stuff getting on there. But we'll clean that off real good. So there is your chicken gizzard. There's a heart. And here is our plucked and butchered chicken. So here's our butchered and processed chicken. We're going to get this in and we're going to make a nice homemade chicken pot pie out of this tonight. You know, we've got the gizzard kept and the heart as well, so it's going to be so tasty, a fresh farm-raised chicken. Hope everyone enjoyed watching us process our chicken. Again, this is a fresh farm-raised chicken here on the Ridge, and we're really going to enjoy it. If you like what you see here on our videos, please subscribe to RidgeLife. Hit that notification bell to make sure you see all the new videos coming out. And until next time, everyone have a blessed day. Go RidgeLife.